Hi, boys and girls. Happy Easter Day to you. You can't find a day that is better than Easter Day. Not Christmas, not 4th of July, not your birthday. Easter is the very best day. You remember what happened on Easter, don't you? Yeah, do you remember? That's right. Jesus rose from the dead. No one had ever done that before. He is alive. Let me share a story with you. It begins when Mary Magdalene came to the tomb where Jesus was buried and noticed that the tombstone had been moved. She ran back into town where she found Peter and John. She cried out that someone had taken Jesus out of the tomb and hidden him. Peter jumped up and ran back to the tomb with John. John took a look into the tomb and he could see the cloths that had been wrapped around Jesus' body. Peter looked inside the tomb too, but he was surprised by something very strange. In those days, people covered the body with linens and they also put a cloth over the face of the person. This cloth had been rolled up and moved to a place away from where the head had been. When you get into bed at night, where's your pillow? Where's your pillow? You lay down in your bed, right? Your pillow's at your head, right? It's in the place where you are going to lay your head. When you lay down on that pillow, do you notice that it's all fluffed up and there are no dents in it? Right? When you go to lay down, there's no dents in it. When you get up in the morning, you notice that there might be a mark where your head was, right? Where your head laid on that pillow, there might be a little mark from where your head was, right? But the pillow itself doesn't move unless you actually move the pillow. Well, Peter and John found the cloth in a different place, all wrapped up, and the linens were not like they would have been if they were covering the body. Peter and John knew that something had happened, but they were not quite sure what it was. Did someone hide the body in a different place? When Mary Magdalene was so upset that she could not stop crying, she heard a voice. She thought it was the man who took care of the cemetery. Instead, she found out that it was Jesus. After they had spoken, she ran back to the disciples and shouted, "I have seen the Lord." All of this, all of us know that Jesus was raised by God and given new life. Look closely at your pillow tonight before you go to sleep and see how fluffy it looks. Then look at it in the morning for the evidence which tells that you slept there. Peter and John collected the evidence that made them believe that Jesus was raised from the dead. We call this resurrection. He is alive. He is alive. Amen.